Good morning, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead. It's just now getting bright enough this morning after doing my chores with the animals. But anyway, people are interested in my firewood story, so I got another one. So first off, I've got competition on the street. I put my firewood stand in. If you don't know, I live outside of Woodland, Washington, about 10 miles from the town, and then it's country roads out to where my firewood stand is about 10 miles away, and then another 20 miles up is where all the camping and hunting and everything else goes on, and all that need for firewood. So anyway, there's multiple firewood stands up by Cougar, and when I put mine in, I'm kind of the closest to town, so as people are leaving the inhabited areas and heading upriver, my firewood stand has always kind of been the first one, and I don't know if that's been an advantage or not, but my firewood sales have done really well. And I just noticed that one of the guys that I know personally has a firewood stand up by Cougar, he also has property a mile closer to town than me, has now moved a firewood stand to be closer to town than me. I don't know if it's in response to my firewood stand and he's been losing sales or whatnot, but it's like, you know, it's all part of the game. And I kind of want to joke him because I know the guy personally. He's a good guy. He's my neighbor. But he has all kinds of timberland and big equipment and makes a ton of money on lumber. And so part of, you know, the other day we both had part of the same log that fell down in the neighborhood, and he's a good guy. He helped me haul out my stuff with his heavy equipment, but then he took the log and had access to a mill, and he cut some beams off of his section and sold each beam for $300 a piece. And I'm just getting some firewood. But anyway, so when Bob moved his firewood stand down to get in front of mine, I don't know if he intentionally did, but I was like, come on, Bob, you're a big guy in the business. I'm just a little guy selling firewood. But I say it jokingly because Bob's a good guy, but he's also a smart businessman. You know, he's got access to timberland, he mills it up, and he's got waste off of his, when he gets it milled up. So there's always, if you've had a portable mill come out or whatever, there's always thin strips that are waste that are, you know, after you cut the big log and cut the beams. So he takes all those waste strips, cuts them 16 inches long, bundles them up and sells them, which a lot of smart businesses do. You know, beauty bark is the byproduct of, it was waste for years on the lumber mills, and they're like, what are we doing with all this bark we're stripping off? So instead of dumping it and burning it, they found a market for it. So Bob has a market for his waste, and he's a good businessman, but he's moving in front of my firewood stand and trying to affect sales. But actually my sales are still really good right now, but it'll be interesting to see how it all affects it. But you know, just like any other business, sometimes competition moves in, and that has so far. But he's a friend of mine. He's a good man, but hopefully my sales stay up. I think Bob saw my success and even stole my colors for the sign. I have a yellow and black sign, which are the most noticeable colors in contrast. They make stand out. That's why school buses and warning signs are yellow and black. And so it looks like he's trying to go yellow and black. In the end, I'm thankful for what looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. We've had relentless rain, and it's been sunny for the last few days. It's been nice getting out, working on my excavator, moving some dirt. It's been fun on my campground, and once again, thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching including horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects like firewood stands and building campgrounds are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.